This is Phnom Penh, Cambodia. As I come to this country, I'm 50 years old. It's the 40th country that I've visited. Every time I visit someplace new, I always ask myself the question and hope that the answer is yes, and that question is everybody the same? Are all human beings the same? And then I think of some things like the bark of a dog. That's the same wherever it is. The yelp of a puppy stepping on your shoe and thinking that it's going to get trampled. The intrigue of watching a baby rocking. Doesn't really matter where it is. The wave back from the person you wave to. The yell of hey or here, someone wanting you to see them and wave back hello. Now as I come to Cambodia, I realize that 2 million people were killed between 1975 and 1979 by the Khmer Rouge. And I wonder, what can I learn from these people? And I realize that those who suffer and endure hardships well beyond my comprehension often teach me the most. What about someone who's paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair? I can walk, yet they teach me. Someone who's undergoing chemotherapy, and usually they teach me. And as I see in Southeast Asia, countries that have been ravaged by war, and here, Cambodia, not just war, but genocide, they too can teach me. And what do they teach me? They teach me about forgiveness, rebirth, regeneration, fortitude, hard work, family values, and family-centeredness. I've recognized that the people of Cambodia, even though I've only known them for a short time, are kind in spirit and gentle. I realized how much they had to sacrifice during the days of the Khmer Rouge. Perhaps a father with multiple children realizing that he would be killed and sending his children off so they could survive. It's so hard for me to understand the level of forgiveness and the capacity to move forward. It seems so unnatural to me. How would I ever forgive a people such as the Khmer Rouge? But the people of Cambodia certainly seem to be able to move on. Construction, new buildings, industriousness. The people here, in spite of how much they earn, they seem happy. They work hard. I think too about dictators who've had causes that I don't understand, and nobody could. For instance, the Khmer Rouge saying that they wanted all people to be equal. Seemingly these ploys that sound good are always filled with negative. It's basically a disguise. The Khmer Rouge exhibited hatred, anger, greed, anything that was different from their thoughts. The negotiation was the end of a gun. Tomorrow, as I walk in one of the killing fields, a place where 200,000 people were killed, I don't know what I will think. I think it will be hard to understand how I could be stepping on the same ground that someone else's life was taken, or maybe many other people's lives were taken. I hope that I will be able to recognize how powerful people they are here how anyone who's roughly over the age of 40 has lost one or many members of their family, yet they still move forward. I feel like I have an opportunity to come here, and that if I didn't, to learn about the past, I would be overlooking an incredible opportunity. I know these people will bless me, and they already have. I'm fortunate to be able to see Phnom Penh. This city in 1975 had a population of 1 million people. All of them, now think about that, all of them were forced to leave the city and go to the country where they were enslaved and often killed. Imagine this city now of 2.5 million people, roughly the number of people killed in Cambodia. Imagine that everything within the viewing area that you're looking at, every person, 2.5 million people killed. I don't know how to understand it, but I hope as I see more, I'll learn how these people moved forward. And I know they will teach me so much in the days to come.